Clouds are beginning to increase overhead. This will be ahead of our next storm system, increasing that moisture, which is certainly making it just a rather muggy, even a warm start. It looks like we even have a bit of a very light haze. Taking a look at downtown Midland this morning. This will bring an opportunity, though, of some showers and thunderstorms as we head towards your afternoon and evening. And this storm system isn't coming alone. It's going to bring a cold front to help bring in some cooler temperatures heading in towards Easter weekend. And there's the storm system right there, bringing in some snow and even a mix over towards the Dakotas, but we're not going to get any of the snow. We're just going to get that liquid form. We're going to get some good old precipitation, and with that, they could even come with a bit of a severe threat with it. A level 1 out of 5 marginal risk is highlighted for much of the Permian Basin towards the Big Country Contra Valley. I think the severe threat, though, will stay low. I'm not talking widespread severe weather. I think a couple isolated storms will have the potentiality for up to near quarter-size hail and maybe up to half-dollar size hail. Some gusty winds between around 50 to 60 miles an hour, and we just can't rule out, especially for the northern Big Country, even higher further north, we can't rule out a weak spin up that could be possible, especially when these storms are initiating. But when it comes to at least coverage of rain for the Permian Basin, I'm talking about 20 to 40% coverage is going to be expected, and that coverage does increase the further east that you go, especially for the Big Country Contra Valley. It falls off for our western counties. This is going to be for Friday afternoon towards Saturday morning. So let's go ahead and track it out. This is what it will look like around 12 p.m. We'll have a couple isolated showers. I think the severe threat at this point, it's going to be sub-zero. We're going to see those storms push off more towards the east, and this is when the severe threat will pick up, as we'll see that dry line that will really begin to start initiating those isolated storms, especially along and towards the I-10 corridor. I'm going to take you to about 6 p.m. We'll see that coverage increase as it pushes off and towards the east for the Big Country Contra Valley along into the I-10 corridor. I think Midland, Odessa after 6, 7 p.m. I think we'll be done with our storm chances as it pushes towards Abilene and San Angelo. That's where we will have more of our severe threat heading in towards the late afternoon, early evening. But I think we'll have a bit of a light lull into about the midnight hour. Still some lingering showers better further off and towards the east into the DFW metro. But we'll see a cold front that will arrive that will bring another round of showers and storms. Severe threat with this stays rather low. We'll keep some isolated, the scattered showers for the Big Country. Very isolated, I think, for the basin as the cold front comes in to your morning hour for the morning commute. And it will also be rather breezy as the cold front keeps advancing further south. We're bringing those showers and storms out by your late morning and towards your afternoon, working with those breezy northerly winds with a handful amount of clouds for our Saturday, in which this temperatures will drop significantly well into the 60s as well. Even heading in towards Easter Sunday, we'll be into the 40s and 50s to start off your morning on Easter Sunday. Most of us will remain dry with only a few isolated showers possible down into the Presidio Valley. Nothing severe, beneficial rainfall, but I would create those little Easter events a bit early as well. Even for Easter egg hunts, the ground could be a little bit on the wet side, so it's something to definitely keep in mind. When it comes to rainfall, this is for the next 3 days. Some heavy rainfall is possible along into the heartland, so that means flooding could be a concern. At 1.5 to 2.5 inches are possible. The rain totals do fall off the further west that you go, especially for the Permian Basin. Upwards of 1/4 inch to 3/4 of an inch looks to be possible. Out the door right now, satellite and radar is just nice and clear, at least of rainfall. We're just starting to see those clouds increase with temperatures into the 60s, even some 70s this morning. Drier air off and towards the west, giving us more of 50s this morning. Highs going to round up into the 80s, even some 90s today, even some upper 70s, especially where we're going to see more of that moisture increase. Cooler temperatures working through your 7-day forecast, especially working in towards Easter weekend. Will be dry by Saturday afternoon, dry on Easter for the majority of us, with a rather cool start into a cool afternoon. Small chance for the Presidio Valley heading into Sunday for some rain showers, but 60s and 70s with clouds heading into early next week. Cameron?